It's time to spin!
Hello everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome to
Brennan's Crafty Corner.
Hello everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am so excited to use the Stencils 360 Friends Edition from Penguin Palace Stamps. So if you've seen this tool before and you're wondering, what's the Friends Edition? It's just a smaller version and uses smaller stencils, just because you can share it. It's friend size and it can travel easily. It even comes in a carrying case, which I thought was really cool. Anyways, I'm so excited to be playing with this product. I've seen Ardith use it a bunch in her videos. Honestly, I think I might be Ardith after this video. My card making style, we're the same person. Ardith and I, same person. Anyways, I'm really excited to play with this tool as I've been seeing it in her videos and a bunch of other videos, and I've been wanting it for a while, but I do want to note this product was sent to me free of charge by Sharon, the owner of Penguin Palace Stamps, to use in a video and to make with it. But I'm really excited to use this and I love it so much. So let's get started so you can see it.
So this is what your tool is going to look like almost when it comes to you. It will come in a clear plastic box, but I took it out of the box for simplicity reasons. So here is a really nice carrying case, and then inside the carrying case, what else would be but the Stencils 360 Friends Edition stenciling tool. So what you're going to see is you're going to see a couple of stencils here that we're going to be using in this video. And then you're going to see the 4-inch stencil ring. So this is for smaller stencils. And then you're going to see a 3 and I believe 3/4, yes, stencil square adapter, excuse me, it's not for stencils. It's for paper if you want to do a small square. And then you have the stencil tool itself, which is for the 6-inch stencils. And I am so excited to use this. So let's get started without delay. Also, quick little start guide if you need to read this. And I've already read over it. And I've watched a bunch of videos, mainly from Ardith, who you all know I love. But let's get started. As you can see here, I have my stencil, which I can be a little DJ with. And then you spin me right. Okay, I'll stop. And then I have the stencil tool. And then I have my paper underneath, which I've used. That piece is just sticking out a little bit kind of here. Some repositional tape. And then I use some Scotch tape to tape it down to my glass work mat. I do not suggest you do this. This is not what's suggested on the packaging. It suggests you do repositionable tape. The only issue is my repositionable tape, well, take a little piece here, doesn't stick to my glass mat at all. Like, hello, where's the sticking? So I had to use that. So if you're going to use that, be very careful because that's not suggested. And then we are going to use some orange twist and some limoncello Catherine Pooler ink. I was originally going to use some party dress, but I did a little trial sample and I liked it with just these 2 more. So we're going to get started and get to stenciling. Oh, and as you can see, because I already played with this a little, this is what we're going to use to make this a twofer, this gray panel. So I'll let you use your imagination to think what we're going to do, and then we'll actually do it. So let's get into stenciling. Also, one more thing I really quickly forgot to mention. We're going to be using the 15 degree interval, but then what we're going to be doing is also using the uncolored square. What it is the uncolored one is the middle distance between these 2 squares. So then you have ones like the heart, which is the uncolored heart, which is middle distance between, nope, that's the colored heart and that colored heart. Then you have the circle, which is middle distance between this circle and this circle. And then you have the uncolored triangle, which is middle distance from this triangle to this triangle. Now you get what I mean. I know it's hard to see because they're so small, but yeah. Let's get started actually now. So first, I'm going to be taking my limoncello ink and making sure the star is on every single square. Does not matter if it's filled in or not, and I'm just going to stencil everything. Literally everything. Stencil it all. You get a stencil, and you get you get an ink, and you get an ink, and you get an ink. We all get inks! So I'm just going to keep doing that until my entire circle is filled, and we're about to skip ahead to the next color, because you don't need to see me keep doing this for the entire circle. Here we go. So now with orange twist, I'm going to move the circles so they're in between each of the 2 yellow ones. Now this isn't going to be perfect because, well, I'm doing it. My eyes are doing it. It's not, there's no little dots for it, but that's okay. You're not even going to be able to tell once the card's done. And like, you really can't tell, I promise you. So if there's any error here, it is completely my fault because I'm not aligning it perfectly. And here is what it's going to look like when it is completely done. We're going to remove that stencil. It almost looks like a little duck with its 2 feet, but I love it. So after completing all of my stenciling, I now have two panels, my colored one and then my gray one. I did the exact same thing with my gray one, just using some, I believe, Stampin' Up! Gray ink, because this is the only gray ink I have. I know, surprisingly, have all the colors but one gray. I think I only have one brown, a couple blacks. Well, black's very important ink color. So now what I'm going to do is out of the center of each panel, I'm going to take this Spellbinder scalloped circle. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I'm going to put it on the center and then I'm going to die cut it out. Then I'm going to swap them. It's going to create, I want to call it a yin yang type effect, kind of. You'll see when it's done. Also, just to show you how I'm going to die cut it exactly in the same place, I'm going to align them up where I die cut the first one and then just plop that in and it'll die cut the second panel. So here's what they look like before any sentiments are added. I did a super innovative, never done before, will never be done again technique called gluing it down to a black border. So as you can see there, there's the border, and we're gonna add some sentiments and card bases. That would help to make a card. So to finish this card, I used these cards actually. I used the happy birthday sentiment from the big birthday wishes, and I'm literally Ardith. I'm Ardith. I am Ardith. So I wasn't going to do limes originally, which is something she came up with. List, include, modify, exclude, spin. But you know what? I feel like I got to. I'm going to put the card on screen. So for my list, there's a gray and then there's this colorful area in it, and she did some stenciling and some stamping with some blacks, with a black stencils. For my include, I'm going to do the black sentiment and I'm going to do the gray and colorful part. For my modify, I'm going to change the colors. For my exclude, I'm also going to modify the stencil. And for my exclude, I'm not going to do any like little black embellishments that she did. And for my spin, I'm gonna spin the stencil. See, I got jokes, people. I'm here all night. I am here all night. Actually, it's Ardith making this video. I'm just doing the voice. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, on to the next card. So now I'm going to be using Stencil A from the same exact stencil kit, the Glowing Beam stencils. And as you can see, I put a little of my repositionable tape on here and here, just so no accidental ink gets through, because I was testing this out and that did happen. So I just want to make sure that doesn't happen. But hey, if you want stars on your work, make sure you don't have to. The other one, it didn't matter since I was chopping it off, but since that won't be chopped off this time, I just want to make sure I was all set. So I'm gonna do the Aquatini ink from Catherine Pooler on the circles that are, okay, I'm gonna start with this one, even though it's technically not colored in. I'm just gonna do it on every circle. So uncolored in, colored in, uncolored in, colored in, you get it. And then I'm gonna go in with my minted ink from Catherine Pooler. We're gonna do a little more. Not sure exactly where that's gonna go yet. We'll figure it out as we go. I might do like in the middle again, but we shall see. So let's get started. I lied. I'm doing every uncolored in circle, just because I realized the spacing was much, much better. So from uncolored in to uncolored in circle is the same distance-wise of colored in to colored in circle. It's the same 30, I believe the circle is 30 degrees. So they're all 30 degrees rotations, but it's just 30 degrees from the uncolored circle to the uncolored circle. That's just the difference. It's the difference between two different shapes, essentially. So I did the Aquatini first, and now I'm going to go in minted on the colored circle spots, and they're going to overlap, and I really love how this overlap comes out. Honestly, I wish for my first card I had done the orange as the base color and then the yellow on top, because then you would have seen the orange through the yellow and it would have looked really cool. So if you're doing that, that's just a little tip for that. But I'm just going to keep going here, and we're almost done, and I'm about to peel back that stencil, and oh my gosh, I love this so much. To finish off this card, I just did a little bit of ink blending with the minted ink pad, just so it wasn't like completely white there. I did a little gradient, so the center here is the darkest, and I went out and did it to white. And then I added the exact same happy birthday sentiment from the Big Birthday Wishes stamp set from My Favorite Things. And y'all, I'm Ardith. I'm literally Ardith. I'm Ardith. Don't tell anyone that Ardith didn't film this video and that this is not an Ardith video. Everyone, bye from Ardith. I'm joking. Am I joking? Am I joking? Ardith's gonna pop on the screen in 3, 2. I'm joking. Anyways, I really love how these came out. This one, is this clean and simple? To me, it's clean and simple, but maybe it's not to other people. And these ones are just so much fun.
Okay, wasn't it fun to spin? What am I doing? Spin while card making? I really hope you enjoyed this video and had a really fun time spinning it 360 style with some stencils with me. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye! Happy crafting!